outside the round table. Got about 10 more minutes. Today is the 5th. But, I think it's here. That's my commercial. That's my commercial plan while I'm talking right now. Make some commercial going. Every Tuesday night. But anyway, this is going to be Tuesday. This show here. You know, I'm going to set up. I'm come back and show you.
IGLP, Daytona Beach, Joy 106.3. The following show is sponsored by Joy 106.3. Joy 106.3. Its parent company, Reno Broadcasting Group, its owners and associates take no responsibility for the opinions or statements made by the talk show host. Anyone. Statements or show topics are not necessarily the beliefs of individuals.
You're now tuning in to Outside the Round Table with your host, H.L. Simon. We discuss issues that affect us.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hope everybody's doing well today. This is your host, H.L. Seiler, and we're about to spend our lunch break, you guessed it, outside the round table. First, I'd like to say I'm so proud of everybody that's been a part of this show, that's been emailing me, stopping me on the street, telling me, hey, listen, HL, people need to hear what you got to say, man. Keep doing what you're doing. I appreciate that, and I want to keep having everybody back. And speaking of having everybody back, y'all just, I know some of y'all was at working and you're just getting on your lunch break, but Donald Trump just went on TV again, and said that we're testing more people, and we have the best test than anybody. Just did it again. I'm amazed. I am amazed. So right now, let's get to some stimulating conversation pertaining to our current state of affairs. How about the state of Georgia? Let's start with Georgia. They opened back up. And guess what? First 24 hours, they had over 1,000 new cases of the coronavirus. What's the date? May 5th, I guess, right? Well, I'm here emphatically saying to you, we are going to have multiple peaks with this virus. Multiple. One this summer, one this winter, and another one maybe next spring. Folks, listen, I'm not trying to be an alarmist. I can assure you that. I'm not trying to be negative. But if you listen to what the experts are saying, just listen to what the experts are saying. Their feeling is we have at least 18 to 24 months before we can get a grip on this virus. So, y'all out there not taking this pandemic seriously and this monster of a virus seriously, I just hope your selfishness doesn't lead to somebody getting killed. Don't take this diatribe the wrong way. Just listen to what I'm saying and come to your own conclusion. I'm only attempting to assimilate scientific information, and if you choose to ignore it in favor of nativists, being a nativist, then that's your prerogative. That's your prerogative. But let me give you an analogy, one of my so-called quirky analogies, which I don't think is quirky. It's common sense. Let's say we're playing baseball. We're in a baseball game. A lot of us don't play baseball growing up. So let's say we play baseball. And let's say we're in about the fourth inning. And we celebrate. In the fourth inning, and we behind. Huh? Huh? And we behind. And we just stop focusing on the game. And start celebrating. And we'd already won. Would that make any sense to you? Because that's what's going on with the country right now. Here it is, we have tested a little over 1 million people out of 320 to 330 million people. That makes sense to you? What are we celebrating for? Seems like me, we should be doubling down, don't you think? Seems like to me, we should be doubling down. So I guess you're saying to me, well, okay, HL, what would you do moving forward? Well, I think the first thing I would do, I'll stop listening to the Trump administration, who care only about their pockets. And then I would start listening to the scientists. Huh? Are you kidding me? I would start listening to the scientists. The experts. It's like me going to school and telling the teacher I don't know nothing. I'm telling the teacher she don't know nothing, and I don't believe what she's telling me. Does that make any sense to you? Does that make any sense to you? I would start listening to the scientists. Folks, listen to me. We are a country with somewhere between, like I said, 320, 330 million people. We have only tested a little over 1 million people. This is a disease. This is a disease. And guess what? This is not only a disease. It's a disease that is highly contagious. Let me say that again. Put your ears close to the radio. It's highly contagious. So what you think will happen if you don't test every person in this country? I mean, you go and disagree, because I just want to hear what people say. 386-516-8030, 516-8031. Call me anytime you feel like it, and stop me and talk to me, because I need somebody to talk to. What you think will happen? Caller, you're on the air. This is HL outside the round table.
Hey, listen, I'm listening to you. I'm listening to you, and you're telling the God-heaven truth. It's just that you know how people hear, but they don't hear?
Yes, sir.
They see, but they don't see?
Yes, sir.
That's the problem. Here is, when the governors I see telling everybody to stay in the home, and then they rebellion come out, let them come out, let them be free. Going to the beaches and everything, and it's not just, and then Trump preaches, open up, and his main agenda is to win the presidency.
Exactly.
He's going to send out an advertisement about what all he done did through this all. I just seen it this morning as if he was the hero of everything. So it's all political with the Trump agenda. That's why he keeps preaching everything is perfect. everything's good. He's the cartoon artist. That's what he is. He only sees things through his eyes. He said he is God, actually, because he said he has the last word. Not one time have I ever heard this man call the name of Jesus. Not one time that he calls himself a Christian. Everything he says, I'm the best, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this. I mean, there's only one other person on earth, I haven't heard say that. His name was Nicodemus in the Bible, when he said, build me a statue, and God warned him not to do it. And he did it anyway, and look what happened to him. So what I'm saying right now, you're telling the truth. But the only thing that's got to happen, people got to open up their ears and stop listening to others, and like you said, use common sense.
Yes, sir. And thank you for your call. I totally agree with you. And, you know, he makes a valid point. And that's why. Are we on?
Yeah, this is radio.
Okay. Oh, no, it's just radio. We had a slight problem now. No, but I can tell you what's going on. I can tell you what's going to happen. That virus, that monster of a virus, and thank you, sir, for your call, it's going to permeate throughout this whole country like nothing we have ever seen before. This is why it's so very important that we support our first responders. I'm saying right here and now, we've got to double down on PPEs for our responders and make sure our hospitals are equipped with the number of ventilators. Folks, we're not through this. We need to stockpile ventilators. We need to stockpile PPEs so the best country in the world can have all the best equipment in the world to treat the best people in the world. Don't that sound right? We need doctors, nurses, EMT, policemen, correction officers. All these people on the front line need to be both with the top-notch, best protection you can find them. They need to be tested, and they need to be paid hazard pay. People need to be paid hazard pay. Whatever that may be. Double pay, triple pay, whatever. They need to be paid hazard pay. If people out there risking their lives. We got to be more appreciative as people for one another, man. We got to be more appreciative to one another. Because it seems like this man is trying to get this whole country sick. And we're not paying attention. We're not paying attention. There is no economy without the people. I'm talking economy. Dr. Fauci already told you before this thing even gets anywhere near better, it's going to affect 60 to 70% of the population, man. Y'all realize that? See, that's what the mainstream media and all that, not really trying to instill in people's head. You see who died? People with less means, people that have less means are the ones that's dying. That's not just black people. That's white people, Latin people. That's anybody. Because we don't have no working class no more. Keep telling y'all that. We have a working poor. When I say that, people say, well, what do you mean by that? I said, don't you see? See how many billionaires we got now? Huh? I said, you see how many billionaires we got now? Over the last 12 years, millionaires have become billionaires in groves. I remember when I was growing up, billionaires, you had about one or two. Now you got a bunch of them. In the working class, like I said, it's become the working poor. So now that middle is open where you can't get to that top, that third floor. You on that first floor, and they don't get away with the second floor. How you gonna get to the third floor? So I like to give these analogies to people so they can understand the dynamics, what's going on, and put it in terms with a regular Joe who busy can understand. Oh, I see what you're saying. They're trying to do away with the middle class because they don't want us to be rich, and they want to be in a position to tell us anything like they're trying to do right now. Trying to tell us and make us do anything. How can you get an executive order and make a meat plant open up? You ain't FDA. It's already tested 100-some people for the virus. You gonna tell them you gonna make them because you want them to feed us poison meat? What kind of sense that made? Because I keep telling people, anybody who will listen, you gotta listen to the experts. You gotta listen. Listen. Do you really feel, not playing the race card? I'm just being fair because one thing about it is this. I don't have to not like you to love me. See, that's the thing they make black people feel like. If you pro-black, then you're against it. I ain't against nobody. I want everything to be fair. I love me too. You want to be mad at me because I want things to be fair? Is that what you're telling me? I got wealthy friends, white wealthy friends. I love them to death. We go all the way back to Lopez days. And they're the greatest people. They're some of the greatest people I ever met in my life. Some of my friends. But I've never seen in my whole entire life people that I know that know better twist themselves like a pretzel to make excuses for a man that did no wrong. And they know I don't care about them getting mad at me. Because no HL gonna be HL. God, I believe in God. Don't worry about no man. I'm gonna say what I feel. I don't have to hate you to love me. Something else that pains me. It pains me that this Democratic Party we got, excluding the sophomores, LC, and all those women that came in 2 years ago. We need a whole batch just like them. Never seen a party where the women got to come out and fight. Yeah, I said it. You see Schumer every now and then. Who else you see who else you see? You see Schumer every now and then. Who else you see? You don't see number women. We men need to step up. you really feel, and I know the Barras saying, oh, I know they ain't disrespecting me like that. I know they ain't disrespecting like that. That's what the Barras saying. Do you really feel this Barras is going to let you open back up when it's not finished? Are you kidding me? We already got a fight on our hands. You just exacerbating it by opening it up too soon. All because you hate to give the regular working man anything. When in fact, most of all the money is ours that y'all dividend out to y'all friends anyway. Do we know y'all don't pay no taxes? Because you find every loophole in the world to pay no taxes. Amazon paid $1 billion. $1 billion. Don't pay no taxes. He had a nerve. He had a nerve. The richest man in the world had a nerve to go on TV talking about he gonna do a what it was, some kind of channel or some kind of stuff for us to send money for his workers. You see how they feel about us? You see how they think we sheep? They think they can tell us anything. They see how Donald Trump getting away with everything he want to get away with. So now that's a new game plan. Do what you want. We got money. They ain't got no money. Don't give them no money. And we ain't saying nothing. We just sitting around going, I want to go to the beach. I'm testing it now. Are y'all kidding me? Are y'all kidding me? This is what we have become as a nation. Donald Trump don't make it okay for everybody to whine and complain and blame everybody else. It ain't no good look. I can assure you it ain't no good look. We better than this. I know we better than this. We better than this. I know we better than this. I thought we learned our lesson in 1918 with the H1N1 virus. That influenza virus. Do you, you know that was way before my time, but in my history books, 39 million deaths, the equivalent of 2% of this world population right now. Listen, I don't care what they say. All the lives that are lost due to this governor's opening up this state, I say they should be held responsible for the lives that they're about to cause. Because they're playing games with our lives. I keep telling y'all that. I keep telling every listener that want to listen, they're playing games with our lives. Carly, you on the air. This is HR outside the round table. Go ahead.
Hey, Mr. Sal, how you doing, man?
Hey, how you doing, sir? I'm doing okay.
I'm doing well. Hey, I just want to let you know I appreciate your show, and I agree with 1,000% of everything that you say. Okay? But what I want to do, I want to kind of switch gears a little bit, if you don't mind.
Okay, no problem.
I heard you were on another show with Minister Darrell, and I heard you make a comment that I thought was interesting. And I want you to comment on that, and then I'll comment after you finish. You had made a comment once about, I guess, black athletes should go to HBCUs instead of signing with I guess, the major college. Did you remember that conversation?
Yeah, I wrote a book. I wrote a book called America. America's Attack on the African American Community. That's chapter 11. Open letter to the NCAA. Scholarship is no longer good enough. Would you want me to expand on that for you?
Yeah, because I had a comment. Because I was just listening to something, because they were talking about, paying the athletes and stuff like that. I was just kind of tie it all in together.
I got no problem with it. What I was saying was, actually I was on locked in the locker room with his host Darren Nattil. Me and Walt McCoy was on that show. But anyway, what I was saying is, a scholarship is no longer good enough because the NCAA makes billions of dollars a year, right?
Right.
Universities make millions of dollars a year, right?
Correct.
Conference making hundreds of $millions a year. Coaches making tens of $millions a year. You see where I'm going with this? The only antiquated the whole model of the scholarship tuition and books model is antiquated from way back in the 1930s and 40s when they weren't even allowing us to come to these schools. We didn't have TV contracts for billions of dollars. See, everybody making money but our kids. Everybody making money but the black community. Our kids are the ones out there playing. And all we want is a percentage of the revenues made off our kids. Because guess what? This is my point. Listen, this is my point. It's a new time and a new day. This is my point. Everybody can't go to the pros. But guess what? If I played for 3 years at Florida State and I brought in hundreds of millions of dollars, I ain't got nothing to show for that. So guess what? We say you put a graduation bonus. That way, if you love our kids so much and you want our community to be healthy so much, let's do called a UGB, University Graduation Bonus. And what we will have that bonus do is, for every year that kid is in school, up to 5 years, you get to graduate, right? That's his red shirt year. Remember that? That's your red shirt. You get 5 to play 4. Every year, whatever the percentage of that school is making, the football team should get a percentage of those revenues put in escrow, contingent on them graduating. Once they graduate, it's called a University Graduate Bonus. That's your bonus. Now you got your $50,000, $100,000, whatever the case may be. Now you can come on. Now you had a motivational tool in place to make that kid graduate. Because if I know I'm getting some money at the end of the pot, and if I don't make it to the pros, I still get some money for all the time I don't put in here. Now I can come home. I got a little money to start me a business, or I got a little money to buy me a house and a car, and now I got my degree where I can start my life, thus making the black community healthy. That's how you make the black community healthier. You don't make the black community healthy, but you making $10 million, you come send the projects and get me to send my kid, and then you don't recruit 5 other kids to that school, and now he playing against 5 other Americans at the same position. And now he comes home because he's like a commodity. You had no skin in the game. We had no skin in the game. Well, we the game. And that's all I say. We should have a blackout for one of these years, 2021, 2022. We get together and say, listen, if y'all don't come see our kid, we bring them home. Just like if it's bad, just like when it's in the street. If it's bad in the streets, what you do? You bring your kids in the yard. That's my metaphor. You bring your kids in the yard. We can bring our kids back to Bethune-Cookman, FAMU, Savannah State, all the black schools. Because guess what? The pros gonna come where all the best players at. And we get our own TV contracts. We don't need them. That's what I'm saying. Nobody gonna pay Nick Saban $10 million a year to walk the sideline with just no African American players, man. We make up 80 to 90% of the players, and we make up not even 1% of the coaches. See, they still ain't even letting us coaches in Division I. See, we got to stop, and I say this all the time, we got to stop dealing with people who don't want to deal with us. If you want to deal with us, the man we deal with, let's come, bring them home. We did Cookman and FAMU have all the best teams like they did when they didn't let us come to those schools. You remember when they wouldn't let us come to those schools? That's why you had all the best players coming out of predominantly black schools, because they wouldn't let us come. So when they saw that, now they got all the best players mostly coming to their school, mostly. And now they feel like They handle them like they cattle. I've been through that, bro. And what I'm saying, those events that you go through are life-changing events. And that's why I'm so passionate about it. If they want to make our community so happy, so we got to stand up and say, hey, scholarship is no longer good enough. Scholarship is no longer good enough.
I agree with that concept. My thing is, don't you think that it's more of a compensation, that these players need to be compensated? You know, way back when I was in high school, I used to go up to Upward Bound at Embry-Riddle, and we got a stipend at the end of the week.
Right,
you know.
right.
I think these kids need to be compensated as much money as, like you said, as these universities are bringing in.
Right.
There wouldn't be anything for each one of these athletes to receive a stipend of anything like $1,000.
Right.
You got coaches like Joe Fisher making something.
Right. Dick Saban making 10. Right.
These kids can't get $1,000 stipend. You know, it depends on the sport that you play and the revenue that you generate.
Right.
You know, you can easily get each student athlete $1,000 a month, and depending on the sport, maybe.
Okay, let me stop you on that. Let me stop you on that because I see you ain't read my book. And my book is this: football team plays. See, because I did the research on it. Football pays for everything: track, soccer, volleyball, golf, tennis. I'm talking about these D1 schools that's making all the money. Football pays for everything, bro. This is what.
But you got schools like Duke and North Carolina that basketball programs are bringing in money.
Basketball, but listen to me. I'm trying to explain the dynamics of that situation. Basketball pay at every Division I school. Basketball pays for itself. Football pays for everything else. That's just documented fact. Football pays for everything else. And my point is, you pay. And I'm saying all that to say this: you pay. They say, why you want to pay the football and basketball players? Because you pay the players who bring in the money. You bring the players because what they won't tell you is, I'm giving your kid a scholarship. I'm paying for your kid anyway because I'm giving him a scholarship on the golf team. But he should be getting no money out there when I'm out here bringing in revenues. I'm already paying for him. See, that's the new look that I took into the NCAA because I went through that with the coach, lied to me and my brothers and got us out there, and it was all kind of politics going on. I've been through all that. Those are life-changing events. We owe it to our kids to make sure once they leave our house, those responsible for them, be responsible for them. If you ain't got no skin in the game, of course you can kick my kid off the team and tell him to go home. You ain't got no skin in the game. But if you know he locked in once he signed a scholarship, now we got some skin in the game. Now you got to uphold what you told my mama when you were sitting in that front room drinking her good old iced tea. And this is what I address. Because how many times you seen an All-American go off to school and he back in 2 years selling dope on the corner? Because we have no safety nets in place for our kids. And they do our kids any kind of way, just like they're doing us right now. Listen, it's not, and I keep saying this over and over and over. I don't have to dislike you to love myself. They try to brainwash us to the point where, well, you should be. Well, they asking for money. It's an amateur sport. It ain't no amateur sport. When you make it, when the cheapest ticket to the game this year was $2,500. The cheapest ticket to the championship game this year, college football, was $2,500. The cheapest one. That ain't no amateur sports. You kidding me? That antiquated model was put in place when coaches was making $10,000 a year, man. Back in the 30s and 40s. Everything don't change on the model, but the way they deal with the players. Because what? They come from low-income environments. And we know what happens when you come from low-income environment. You die more from the virus because of preconditioning, because of preconditioning illness, everything happens. So in order to strengthen it's going. Why wouldn't they want our kids to graduate in the first place? It's a motivational tool to make our kids stay and graduate. Oh man, I ain't finna leave the army, man. I got 2 more years, man. I'm finna tough it out. If you don't play me, that's all right. I'm finna get my degree. And because I'm gonna get my little money and I'm gonna go home. See, now they got other things to look forward to as opposed to, oh, I ain't got the pros. I don't give a damn about, excuse me, I don't give about nothing. I get passionate with this because I went through this. And that's...
It all boils down to student athletes, we know in high school, they're uneducated. And nobody has taken that time like you're doing now to actually sit down and talk to these kids and let them know what's going on. Because the only thing they're thinking about is, hey, I'm going to school, you know, like you said, I'm going to the NFL or I'm going to the NBA, but they don't see the underlying issue.
Right.
Right. Of all this. That's why we need people like you, who can go in and let these kids know what reality is.
Well, all they gotta do is get in touch with me outside the round table, and I'm coming. Outside the round table at gmail.com, and anything for the kids, I'm coming. You know.
Hey, I appreciate what you're doing, man. Just keep up the good work.
I thank you so much, caller. Listen, we're gonna go to a break, and we're gonna be right back. This is HL outside the round table, and we'll get back to Mr. Trump in 1 second.
I have to play music because the breaks aren't loaded to 40 minutes.
Oh, they loaded to the 40 minutes. Okay, so we still gotta take one at 40.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now we can go back for a minute, if you want to talk a little bit more to the 40 mark. But right now, there's no break for it.
Oh, see, I ain't doing it. I just told you. Okay.
Now I can fade the song at any time.
Okay. Hey, we're gonna come right back. I just want to finish this out right here when we go to our break because I was just talking with my studio director and I was telling him, and I said, let me go right back on and because we kind of digress with the sports thing because I'm passionate with that too, but I need to say, it's all fun and games to them, but people still out here dying. And in order for us, and I'm going to address this when we get back from the break, in order for us to get anywhere back to normalcy, we're going to have to dedicate ourselves. Because it don't seem like we dedicated. You know how you had that last fight where you have to get in the best shape of your life and all that? This is one of them. This is one of them scenarios. Because he's trying to put deodorant. And when we get back, I'm going to tell you, he's trying to put deodorant on us when we need a shower. And that's what we can't allow. And I'm going to explain everything I'm talking about when we get back. But he wants to hold that thought while you eat the cheeseburger and your fries. He wants to put deodorant on us and send us to work. When we've been out all night and we musky, we've been sweating from dancing all night, and our hair all don't sweat it out, and I'm all musky because I've been doing the two-step all night long, and now you want me to throw some deodorant on and go to work. Man, I ain't going to work till I take me a shower or a bath. You kidding me? I don't get down like that, Mr. President. I know you're ready for me to go to work, but man, I'm sweaty and everything. I need a shower. You're trying to put deodorant on me, and I'm still gonna be smelling. That ain't gonna do me no good. And that's what you're trying to do by sitting us back out without testing everybody. Testing 1 million people, that's deodorant. Out of 300 some million people, that ain't even deodorant. That ain't no, you ain't even got no deodorant. You ain't even got no deodorant. You trust 1 million people out of 300 some million people. You ain't even got no deodorant. They ain't put no deodorant on. Man, we need a shower. And when I say about we need a shower, that means we need to double down on all this stuff. On PPEs. We need to double down on ventilators. Because we ain't hit our peak. It's going to be multiple peaks. It's going to be peaks bigger than this peak. All you got to do is listen to the experts. We're going to go to a break, and I'm going to come back, and I'm going to give it to you what I call blood raw. And you know what y'all youngsters know what blood raw means. That means get it to you like it is. Be right back outside the round table, HL side.
This is Daytona Station for gospel music on FM at 106.3 and online at joy1063.com. Styles 101 Beauty Salon and Barbershop, located at 955 Orange Avenue in Daytona Beach, is a salon for all your hair care needs. Styles 101 specializes in hair extensions, shortcuts, the natural look, hair coloring, locks, lock extensions and repair, and braids. They also offer nail, eyebrow, and eyelash services. Styles 101 is the local shop for Bethune-Cookman University, Embry-Riddle, and Daytona State College. For more information or to schedule an appointment, 386-872-6413. That's 386-872-6413.
Oh, did that start recording?
Styles 101
I'm gonna cut that off. It'll always go. It'll always go. It'll always go out.
Give that to your community.
You know, it won't finish.
Education Fund.
R.J. Davis Funeral Home, 386-253-7686.
Okay, we're back. No, what I was saying about we need a shower, I was saying in order, my assertion is this: we need to test everybody in the country. That's our shower. Because I guess what I'm intimating is that we double down not only on testing everybody, but let's get this right. Get this right. Listen. Let's get a test that works. Can we get a test that works? This test is 50%. The test they're giving out is 50% accurate. That's like flipping a coin. This is America. Are you kidding me? How long are we gonna put up with this, y'all? I can't wait to November. He know we need to double down on testing. We need to be testing 5 million people a day. He ain't trying to test nobody. We're the Democrats. Supposed to be 3 co-equal branches of the government. We're gonna break. Serious? We need contact tracing. Contact tracing. We need to know where the cluster's at, so we can go find them people. We need to find out where the cluster's at, so we need contact tracing. But more importantly, we need a vaccine. We need a vaccine. And let me tell you something. Why? You know what? The media get me so mad But I'm finna tell it. So they ain't gotta tell it. Cause as long as you come here on Tuesdays at noontime, I'ma tell it. Can anybody tell me? I'm gonna put this mic down a little bit. Cause I want y'all to hear what I gotta say. Can anybody tell me? Anybody? 386-516-8030, 8031. Can anybody tell me why the President of the United States of America, the greatest country in the world, for no inexplicable reason, up there transferred the leading scientists in our quest for a vaccine for the COVID-19 virus, Dr. Bright? Did y'all get that? The #1 scientist who is further than anybody in finding a vaccine has been removed from his post and transferred. Delay and deny. Can we say delay and deny? Delay treatment and deny a vaccine. Does that look like, or does that sound like, or does that feel like anybody remotely that care about you? I'm just asking. I'm just asking. Because I could be wrong. They say I'm eccentric anyway. But I don't think that's being eccentric. I think that's having common sense. What kind of news instead reporting that? Huh? Oh yeah, by the way, man, poor Miss Whitmer. On the Whitmer, Michigan. Bless her heart. I love her to death. Bless your heart. I know you're trying to do the right thing for your constituents. But I know you were scared because I was scared just watching. A bunch of big old white men in camouflage with big old machine guns. Some militia, I guess. Descended down on the state capitol in Michigan and went on the state steps in front of everybody. I ain't honestly no police. Intimidating everybody. Now what you would think? I ain't gonna say it. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. No, I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. If that been a bunch of black men with guns and camouflage and went up on them steps, scaring the people like that, you'd have had every law enforcement agency available to man descending down on them. Believe that. Am I wrong or am I right? 386-516-8031. 8031. Am I right or wrong? I wish a bunch of black big old men with big old guns and camouflage would have did that. You would have seen every agency available in the whole state of Michigan with sirens blasting, headed that way. When I looked, I ain't even see a policeman. It probably a policeman there, but my point is, it wasn't no heavy presence. The heavy presence was them. That's why I tell you this guy don't love this country. And people get mad at him. He don't love this country. That's why I tell you that. Because everything he does to hurt this country. Let me ask you something. Let me ask my listeners another question. If you took your wife to the doctor, listen to me now, and the doctor told you that your wife was very sick and needed treatment, I know what I would do. I would thank that doctor and tell him to carry on with the treatment as soon as possible. Because that's what you do when you love someone or something, right? Because if I told the doctor he was wrong and fired him, on top of that, people will have to say, and in my opinion, they probably would be right, that I don't love my wife. He would say, I don't love my wife. So why are people saying Donald Trump don't love America? Because he wouldn't be treating the greatest country in the world like that. Yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say, yeah, he doesn't love his country. He doesn't love his people. And he doesn't love what this country, he don't want this country to come together. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm casting aspersions when I say this. True. But I've got to say it. He wants to keep chaos and division in this country so he can cheat his way to re-election. That's what it's all about with him. He wants to continue making money off our country for him and his friends. That's why when you see him on TV, he's ready to get back to work. Which is him opening up the economy, because we know he don't work. Talk about Obama being at the golf course. He been at the golf course way more than Obama. And this man got us in a big old trillion dollar hole. All you had to do, Mr. President, the economy was on autopilot. Then you came in and you removed the leverage that made businesses play fair, and so they really started making money. But you fail to understand, it's a God, and God don't like ugly. And God don't like ugly. But I digress. But let's say he's making money off us, family and friends. I feel that the last 3 years as president and his family is shaking us down. Because you remember what the mob did when they infiltrated the casinos? You remember that? When the mob infiltrated the casinos, they put their people in the count room over the money. Can we say Steve Mnuchin? He's in the count room over our money. So you know what they're doing. They ain't worried about us. They worry about our money. My friends, I say to you today, he needs to double down. And this is what, you know what? I'm going to say this, and people ain't got it. I don't want to hear about there ain't no money, because when you got a half a trillion dollars, that's $500 billion, to give to the people that's already billionaires, you got money to do this. So since you having a little trouble, Mr. President, let me help you out. We need $2,000 a month for every person for the next 6 months. To every person who's working in this country, every person who's living in this country, every person who's in this country, get tested. We need double pay for all first responders on the front line. Double down on reliable testing. This is America. If we can send a man to the moon and back, we can sure come up with a test that's reliable. Okay? So we want to focus on contact tracing. So we can pinpoint the clusters. We want to double down on finding a vaccine. We need to extend the self-shelter. Y'all get to know your mom a little better. My wife aggravated me too, but I love her to death. Everybody got to continually to show their social distance. Man, like I tell you, we in this together. And together, we can all solve these problems. Now listen, I enjoyed you guys today. I'm going to be back next week, same time. And you can get a hold of me at outside the roundtable at gmail.com. And you can get my videos on YouTube. So until next week, love, peace, and y'all stay safe. This is HL Silent, outside the roundtable. Until next week, I'm out.
more minutes.
Go through a promo on the end.
About to do it now. About to fade it.
For joining me today on Outside the Round Table. I can be reached by email at lorenzohsiler@gmail.com. Once again, thank you for joining me today. God bless. See you next Tuesday. I might shoot another commercial. That email.
Say it again.
I might shoot another commercial.
Oh.
I might pay for another commercial. Cause that email. You know, that's my personal email. I ain't even do that.
So the one you said on the outro is your personal email?
Yeah, that one there right there.
Okay.
The one that just went on just now. So Lorenzo, my email outside the round table.
Outside roundtable@gmail.com.
Yeah. But I had said,
Yeah, we have to come in. Then.
so we might come in soon. I pay for it. I gotta pay. Yeah. Gotta be more professional than that. You gotta actually have an email that says my company, so. But I'm a company, so.
I'm saving it now.
Huh?
I'm saving your shows now.
Okay.